I'm having a problem of it freezing right after a game.
It's in the game.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Play on my wide receiver.
There's Shane Steichen, the Colts head coach. His guys head out for their next possession. Great first weekend of football underway around the NFL. This day, so many of us look forward to more good stuff ahead later tonight. Cowboys and the Giants. We've seen that often on week one. It always delivers that divisional rivalry. John Harbaugh's Giants debut. 8:20 Eastern for that, and then another division game tomorrow night. Denver at KC. Remember, the Broncos snapped the Chiefs' 9-straight-year run of winning the AFC West title. Offense rolling right along on this drive. Another 1st and 10. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he is out of bounds. Markham at the 25. They are moving the ball well on this drive, aren't they? It's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. He's got it at the 7. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run here with Taylor. Jonathan Taylor to a familiar place in the end zone for a Colts touchdown.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. Fake the handoff. Now Jones. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. That's good for 27 and a 1st down. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. And he's in. Touchdown Colts. And that's a football.
I'm playing on Auburn.
His 1st NFL touchdown in his very 1st NFL game.
Yeah, I'm playing wide receiver. I have a quarterback and a running back.
For the Colts, they move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. Back now in Kansas City, and we are seeing plenty of backups in the game to close out this blowout, including the young pass catchers. Not sure how many targets you're going to get with the team in position to start bleeding the clock, but any live reps in the game are valuable, and I am sure he's going to want to make the most of this. Fourth quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor. Nice job pushing through the would-be tackler. Gain of about 3. Second down.
28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Yeah, you hear defensive coaches talk about it all the time, like you defend the passing game with your feet. And so often when your feet die, your hands come alive, and that's where the PI comes, that's where the flags get thrown. So continue to defend the route from the ground up, and you don't have to be as reliant on your upper body where you tend to draw more contact.
On play action, it's Jones. He's going to tuck it and go. He elects to go down to the ground and give himself up.
He's brought down.
Third down, and they need 7.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Oh, now flags.
As
Looks like movement.
Jones, look my way,
Third
bro.
down just became a lot tougher. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Now Jones.
Jones pass. Intended for number 11.
The thing is, the offense comes.
Makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And it would appear they're on their way to a 2-0 start as they begin things here with 1st and 10 in this 4th quarter. Play action now. It's Jones.
God.
Intercepted in the
God. Fucking Tyler Ward.
During the red zone, Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge...
Getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. So, Greg, this offense comes on the road here in week 2. Look, road games are so hard in the NFL. but it's nice to hit the road coming off a win at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, it's amazing
What?
how winning creates more winning. It kind of has an ability to kind of build on itself. It's a snowball effect. So when you're winning, you're feeling good, everything works. And all of a sudden, you start losing, and you start questioning everything about your approach. So the key in the NFL is win or lose, you're on to the next game. And it's the team's ability to start fresh every single week, regardless of the previous week's outcome. Those are the teams that find themselves in position at the playoffs down the stretch.
On play action, it's Jones. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there.
Man, he's not looking my way.
Brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Jones to throw. To the right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 7 yards.
They've got the lead. They're in control. In no hurry to snap this. And they'll take the clock down to the 2-minute warning. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, third down, 3 to go.
Ah,
Oh, there's movement.
fucking
up
did it
front.
again.
That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. So, after the 5 yards walked off, it is third down and 8. Again, it's Jones. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. For the visiting Colts. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0.
We are back, everyone, to Indianapolis, Indiana, and Lucas Oil Stadium. And unfortunately, an offense that couldn't score a point to this point Only going to find it more difficult moving forward, Brock. An injury takes one of their top targets out of this ball game.
This, though, Kate, is why the depth chart receiver is typically 4 or 5, sometimes even 6 deep, depending on your roster. You've got to have a talented stable of playmakers, each of them doing it their own unique way, and that depth is being tested right here, right now.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Hey, what's good with you, Abby?
Jones now on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Third and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Now Jones. He's got it. Complete to Downs. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Jones now on first. Staying busy, staying perfect on these series. 5 for 5 throwing the ball. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Here's Jones on first. Man, he's looked good so far, connecting on all 6 of his pass attempts on this series. Sticking to the air here. That one connects. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I'm not surprised that he has taken to the NFL so quickly. This is someone who had done it all. And done it in ways we had never seen before in college football. Remember, the first receiver to ever win multiple Heisman trophies.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Taylor again. And this time he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
I'm playing on my wide receiver right now.
Returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Here's Jones. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to score. Pick 6, touchdown, Houston. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short field. Back to the field, led by their receiver. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Jones trying to get after the pick. As his man does not have that football. He drops an easy one, Brock.
Damn it.
Second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Jones to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. It's a big gain, 19 yards as they finally take him down. And that's going to be good for a Colts first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard
Not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Jones looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
1st and 10 at
So
the
fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing here, Jones. Hits him on the in route. There's the tackle, but the damage already done. Give him about 23 on that play. And it's going to be first down to Indianapolis.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Taylor now up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
He's got it. And this drive isn't done yet, Brock. He's got enough to push them to their first and goal. Well, Brock, even if they decide to start spreading love as the game goes on, I think they've found out who one of their primary targets is going to be.
And by starting so strong, Kate, you know what's going to happen. He's going to benefit all of his fellow receivers. This defense is going to have to dictate coverage, take him away, and it's going to open up the rest of his crew.
Jones now to throw. Center of the end zone finds his man. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you could go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
And in. Touchdown, Colts. The field led by their receiver. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter.
Okay, here we go.
Play fake, Jones. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Henry comes up with it. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously.
Turning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Jones. To the right and wheeled in by Downs. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
It's a gain of
5 on the catch. 5 still to go on second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
At the 39-yard line.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Now trying to run it with Harris. Forward progress stops. Play winds up going for about 6. That's good for the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To throw. Here's Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds. Only about a yard to show for on that catch. Second down.
Complete to Jonathan Taylor. Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here.
False start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So a minute and a half remaining in the third. Working on second down. Jones. Cut out left. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Well, it seems like the only thing that's going to be able to stop this guy or even slow him down is going to be that final whistle block. This defense has been inconsistent at best.
This is one of those moments where it just feels like it's a privilege to watch. Right? When you're at a concert and you're just listening to somebody that's the best of the best, you just want, you want more. And right now up in this booth, I want to see this guy continue to put on a show.
They go play fake with Jones. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
4 yards on the pickup.
Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on second down.
38-yard line.
He goes back to him yet again. Complete. He's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line. And
they just get the play off. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Half 18, half 18. New York Giants, New York.
Jones going to throw again. And that's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. Field led by their receiver. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. On the ground first, it's a give to Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Jones to throw on 2nd down. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a heartless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
He was defended by Derek Stingley.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
In a 4th down.
You never, ever.
Returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Jones setting up the play action. Left side into the hands of Warren. To the sideline and out of bounds, but not before he picks up 22. And that is a Colts 1st down.
It's a gain of 22
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove they're playmakers too.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Jones finds the in route complete. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the design run. Pushing for the end zone.
Oh my god.
And the defense
My god, Jones. Fuck.
That might be it right there.
Get fucking down.
Hurt even more than taking that hit, Kate, and that hit hurt, trust me.
In this one. And it could have gone either way down to the very end, but they were able to come up with the clutch plays to take the victory.
At that. Oh, sound in a bar. Sounds of the wall. Today. Sound of the war. Down the floor. Down the floor. Yeah, bye for now.
Welcome back now, everyone, to London, England. The NFL coming your way from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And you picked a good one to join, folks, inside the 2-minute warning. Game's all tied up, and seeing this team do all it can to try to win this one in regulation, Brock. Look at this. This offense bringing out some new targets for what could be a game-winning drive.
And the biggest challenge these new targets are going to have is to get up to speed. This quarterback's played the game pretty fast all game long, and he needs these targets to catch up to that speed.
Right to the air, it's Jones. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Got 9 of the 10 with that last grab. Need to get the last yard now on second.
At the 34-yard line.
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start.
False start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Second down now, it's Jones. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted! Amik Robertson takes it away. And the Commanders are going to return this up beyond the 20.
Let's redo that shit. Nah. Let's redo that.
Welcome back to EA's presentation of the NFL from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in London, England. We have got a great inning on tap here. This offense looking to put together a drive to win this ball game. And they've got a new pass catcher in the mix. This is interesting. Could he be the secret weapon that leads his team to victory here in the 2-minute drill? Jones. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
Got his man. It's the former Heisman Trophy winner. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. A short one there, caught by Warren.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Commanders' 39-yard
To throw is Jones. He finds his man, complete. That's Garner. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now 2nd down and a few inches. Here's Jones. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Came so close, Charles. They were knocking on the door in a 1-possession game, but ultimately the defense held tough to get the victory.
And doesn't it feel like it just leaves them asking what could have been? So many moments when they could have had a big play to change the outcome of this game. And let's face it, none bigger than that final snap that just fell short.
So for the Colts, that early momentum continues here as they move to 4-0.
A new year. A new group of players taking their first steps into the NFL. For fortunate few, a starting spot is waiting, and there are expectations to meet.
Let's go. Wide receiver number 1 now.
There are big goals for this season, for him and the players alongside him. What's needed are plans for how not to just reach those goals, but to exceed them.
Two, three.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Straight ahead, it's a matchup of unbeatens, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 2, 3.
This offense now as they get set to take over. Now Jones. That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Second and inches at the 40-yard line.
Throwing Jones. He'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Throw left side complete. That's Garner. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. But no reason for that from any wide receiver.
Oftentimes, you don't even hear the snap count, right? You just look inside, make sure the ball moves, then you take off. How he didn't do that is beyond me.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very...
From the 24, Jones got his man complete over the middle. It's Garner. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
And the Colts first down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, complete. That's Garner. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
1st down, Colts.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Garner. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33.
God damn it, there you go. Fuck.
One of the Colts linemen might have jumped. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Back to throw again. Oh,
no. The fuck was that? Damn this.
And he will be brought down.
The fucking screen.
The final play of this 1st half. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. Indianapolis set to take the field. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The Colts had a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Garner. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. To throw now on first down. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to have
I called for the ball.
9-yard line. And as
to get the football back. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. A gain of 15. And the Colts.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it.
God dang it.
And they get Jones for the third time.
That's my fucking fault. Fuck that. I'm fucking Jones up. I ain't go for aggressive coach.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Welcome, head coach Mike McCarthy, and your defending AFC North Pittsburgh.
And this running back to the field. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Play fake, Jones. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. A good tackle as that ball is secured, limits that gain to 8. Great start on that first down. Only need 2 here on second. They go play fake with Jones. This one will not connect. That's incomplete. They are testing this coverage on the opening drive, but it's holding up so far. Third down. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So the penalty is going to back them up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for third down. To the air on third and long. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. Get in there for the stop, but give him about 9 on the play. And that's going to be good for a Colts first down. Now it's Jones out the play action. Finds him over the middle. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And it's going to be first down to Indianapolis.
First down, Indianapolis.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Play action now with Jones.
Come on.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers
God damn.
after his second interception of the season. Well, in case they hadn't paid attention in the
Threw a fucking duck.
on offense as we get a look at their receiver. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
It's second and inches.
Jones now on second down. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. Stop is made after a gain of about 7. That's going to be enough for the first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Here he goes, third and long. He's going for it himself. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that is a Colts first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They get 22 out of that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Here's Jones. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Cameron Hayward. 5 sacks in that win last week. And now they've got one here. Second down carry for Taylor. And some nice running there. Gets him 8. Third down coming up. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. Jones looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll be first down Colts.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
He can't hang on. Catch was there for him, Brock, but his hands took that one off, so the incompletion means it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Jones.
God dang it. He missed time on my catch.
It's third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
And I fucked it up.
That's going to cost them 5.
Ball start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up first and goal. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
Time out.
It's interesting, Kate. Even
I want this touchdown.
Watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense will go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Jones. And the rush is
God.
they get to it. That's Peyton Wilson. And that's going to force them back to the 8-yard line for this second and goal.
7 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
Here's Jones to throw. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
To the field, led by their receiver. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. Jones setting up the play action. And this is going to wind up incomplete. Second down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Complete out to the right side. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And that's going to be good for a Colts first down.
First down, Colts.
Jones now to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
The coverage by Joey Porter Jr.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here.
Ball start. Offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Jones to throw on second down. To the middle, and it's looked in by Warren. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he picks up 18 yards and a new set of downs. Jones now on first, and he's up over 150 yards passing thanks to that previous completion. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Okay, so the rain taking a break, it appears, but this offense isn't. First and 10. Throwing here, Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Here's Jones on first. Now 4-6 passing on what has been a very busy drive for him. Throwing off the play fake. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5. To throw, here's Jones. Has it, but not inbounds. Just not enough space left. Cost him a touchdown there. So here they go. They'll regroup for third and goal. Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. It's brought in over the middle. Touchdown, Colts.
Line number 11. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
The field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. Jones on first down. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Inside the...
Fuck you, Ramsey.
On second down, Jones. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. There's the stop, but 22 yards given up before it. And it's going to be first down to Indianapolis. We've set it down from 37. Go play fake with Jones. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. Jones gonna throw again. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. To throw again, it's Jones. That's completed right side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. I'm just going to go out on a limb, partner, and say that this defense probably pretty tired of having to deal with this guy by this point.
Tired or exhausted?
Both?
Yes. Yeah, they don't have an answer. And when you've got an elite guy like this, no matter what you throw at him, he delivers, man, it puts you to sleep.
Now it's Jones off the play action. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Second down now, it's Jones. And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
The field led by their receiver. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Now a toss play. Taylor. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. All right, the inclement weather is back. Rain returning ahead of his second down. Taylor again. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
I like that. Let that runner in. He's going to be motivated to do something with it after a fumble on the previous drive. Give him another shot, and he makes it pay.
Third down, Jones to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. They track him down finally as this play goes for about 20. And that is a Colts first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. They go again with Taylor. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now. Well, you taught me, Buck. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
The other thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love it.
Dropped it.
And off his hands and incomplete. So that drop means they failed to convert on third down. The field led by their receiver. They're headed out now defending not a 2-score lead, just a field goal advantage here. So wondering, Brock, is that going to affect how they approach a chance at closing this one out?
No, I don't think there's any question about it. Yeah, I think if it's a 2-score game, it's run, 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 take every second off, and punt that ball. Not now. Now you've got to get to the plays that you trust and believe in the most.
The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
We see it and hear it all the time.
They drop to a knee in what little time we have left. Here he goes, third and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
The hell is supposed to do in the fucking game, bruh?
From the red zone now. And the defender comes away with it. Cole Holcomb has it. And the Steelers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
The hell just happened? The hell's going on? Wow, fucking bugs. Yeah, I gotta play that game over again. Alright, cool. It's like, what is going on?
As the Colts game ends, the questions begin. After 4 quarters, there's always credit or blame to give. It needs assigned somewhere or to someone.
Yeah, they said they was gonna be victorious.
Colts face a challenge this week. No one more so than their receiver. And he has a golden opportunity to humble a trash-talking superstar corner.
You're going to be. I don't hope that tape looks different this week, bro. That's my fuck up. Ah, fucking sauce.
Half 18, half 18.
God damn, sauce. He still knocks it out, even after I green it. Sauce, okay. I see, boy.
First opened back in 2008. There's a look at Lucas Oil Stadium here in downtown Indy. Today you've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the top.
Throwing Jones.
Oh, that's me.
Force it in, and it's intercepted. Cody Barton there with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the... Attention on the Titans defense now. They got a little steam following the interception the last time they were out there, Charles.
And they wanted to keep that going now because once you get one, he wanted to multiply and turn into a bunch more. And right now, they're putting up their version of a no-fly zone.
No-fly zone. I like that. We got a fly.
God.
Rifles one, and it's going to be intercepted. And he's going to get this.
Ah, Daniel Jones, damn.
For a team that came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some...
Hey, what's good with you, copyright?
That streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps getting the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
I'm paralyzed from the shoulders down.
Getting ready to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Jones. He finds his man complete. It's Gardner. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 34 yards to gain that time, another 1st down. Looking to throw. Jones. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there, keeping the toes inbounds. And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that last play.
Yeah.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because it didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. And Taylor going to pick up the Colts' 1st down as he's down to the 11. Back to throw. Jones. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's one. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Titans' 4-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe they can at least salvage.
Fucking Daniel Jones.
Offense works their way back onto the field. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4. As they've got it as we resume action. A give for Taylor running right side. Now a powerful stiff arm. It frees him. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. To take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. They go play action here on 1st down. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a
Man, this meter, man.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And his throw here is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get the momentum going again.
Now throw right side here going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back.
Oh, my.
Offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with a slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Looking to throw. Jones. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Garner. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jones. He finds his man complete. It's Garner. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
God damn it.
Now we've got whistles and a flag.
Trying to time this shit.
The Colts lineman might have jumped. That flag, that'll push him back 5. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Back to throw. Jones. And this taken in by Downs. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
Off play action. Jones. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to extend their lead. As they get ready for their first possession on offense of the 2nd half. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Taylor. And they're able to bring him down at the 12. 5 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Fights forward for only about a yard after the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. There's the stiff arm. Oh, and now some space to operate. And they work this way upfield across the 45. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 40. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To the right side, this is Taylor. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. He handed it off there, but I don't really know if he would have kept it or tried to do anything else. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10, Taylor now. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And just shutting him off there. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big run there. 29 yards and a first.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now a give to Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Yeah, the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively.
It's 2nd and 8.
From the 29, Jones. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to... Jones now off the play fake. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the Titans' 13-yard line.
Over the middle, complete. That's Garner. And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them. An Indianapolis victory. Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work.
God damn. Uh, can't do nothing. Five fuckers around me. Uh, I don't like that one.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Minnesota Vikings.
And now, head coach Kevin O'Connell and our Minnesota Vikings.
Quite a bit here in this first half. Such an integral part of this offense. We'll start this next drive. 1st and 10. Now Jones on the bootleg. That's caught. It's the former Heisman Trophy winner. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a 1st down. On play action, it's, intercepted on the...
Alright, so how do I fix my wear and tear on here? I just noticed this shit. Very tell you to. Look at you. You down there, what you? You down there, what you? What you? That's it. Everything back. Never happen. This is what jungle do. Jungle do. Do. Everybody else, but it's so darkness. I don't see anything. Um,
Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Minnesota Vikings.
And our Minnesota Vikings.
The first quarter numbers, and now trying to add to those as this next drive begins with 1st and 10. On play action, it's Jones. He will find his man. That's the rookie from Ohio State. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Colts first down.
Now a play fake. Jones. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
First down.
In some rhythm. It drives rolling. Here's another 1st and 10.
God dang it. I always do it on that fucking play.
And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Shotgun now for Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Jones. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
I don't know what to do. That's fucking wear and tear.
And it gets his team a 1st down. Fake the handoff. Now Jones. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And the defense there to meet him. He'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield. Look.
Quite a bit on that opening drive. Maybe that's a sign of things to come. Is there a defensive adjustment? Let's find out. Drive number 2 starts with 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. Quick throw here is complete. He's inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 54 yards. On the give, this is Taylor. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Personal foul. Baseman. Defense.
So the penalty sets up this offense for 1st and goal. Jones keeping this one. Jones to the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Daniel Jones puts up 6.
Really good play call. You don't see zone read concepts, Mike, very often down near the red zone or down near the goal line. because there's just a lot of bodies.
200 receiving yards for the game, and we haven't hit halftime yet. A definite storyline to follow closely. Maybe adds to it here as they embark on this next drive. Play action now. It's Jones. His throw left side is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
15. First down, Colts.
Taylor gets it out of the pistol. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Jabari Connor there on the stop. From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Jones. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Good start to this drive so far. Another 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. On 1st down, Jones. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. First touchdown of the game for the man who leads the NFL in TD grabs. Over 100 yards receiving on the strength of some big early plays. We'll see if he can add to the totals before halftime as this next drive gets going. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
At the 18-yard line. A 6-yard
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, it's Jones. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
It's 3rd and 4. Throwing Jones. He'll let this one go deep. And flags come out.
That's interference.
It's incomplete, but it looked like early contact. Let's check the call.
What a swing in events. You go from thinking you've forced a punt and you're going to get the ball back, and then all of a sudden you see the flags come in, and now you find yourself having to line up and defend a fresh set of downs.
Throwing on 1st down is Jones. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
At the 44-yard line.
God dang. Same fucking play.
And this could very well be a false start. Jones. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Again, it's Jones. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Jones to the air again. To the sideline. It is intercepted.
Oh, they're doubling me now.
He gets free. still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Vikings. Nothing short of magnificent so far in this first half. Defense has not had an answer. He could well be on his way to a career-best performance. Another drive begins here with first down. He takes off, and he'll give himself up here, but that's a gain of 5 on first down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a...
Trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Sunday number 7 of the NFL season in full flow. It continues tonight with 2 recent Super Bowl teams. A couple of teams that know what banners are all about. The reigning champions, Seattle Seahawks at Lumen Field, hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. That's a beauty. And, oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Andrew Van Ginkel in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. Now whistles here and a penalty to make somebody move early up front.
I'll get it back. Watch.
Here's Jones to throw.
I'll Tyler Warren to get it.
He's got Warren. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Tyler Warren. It's a gain of 32. First down, Indianapolis.
Now, faking the give. That is
He undercuts it.
intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy.
Look, I think anytime, Mike, you find yourself all tied up.
Ready to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Now Jones. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Colts first down.
On play action, it's Jones. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Yards. First down, Colts.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Going to be first down and 10. Now, Jones. Oh, a lot of chances.
I can't get no separation.
But it falls incomplete.
And at this stage...
Throwing is Jones on third down. He's going to have
There we
the
go.
first down and more.
Jones pass complete to Alex
A huge touchdown there. Now as they get set to take over once more, we're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with first and 10. Now a play fake. Jones. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
Now Jones on the bootleg. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. Working from the gun.
Oh, boy. All right, good shit, Taylor.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one. Still a little work to do now on third down. Shotgun now for Jones. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one. And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15. To throw, it's Jones. Short one, and it's caught by Warren.
Complete to Tyler Warren.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that one's incomplete, but a late
pass interference.
looked like he might have gotten there early.
Well, the crowd certainly doesn't like it, and I don't blame them. I mean, 4th quarter, close game, that is just a huge call, and I've seen officials keep their flags in their pockets for a lot worse.
Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught, and he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Indy. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
Oh my God.
Down by 1.
You let them
20
get
seconds to
fucking
go. Their
2-point
undefeated
conversion.
Season in danger unless they can score on this drive. They've got it. 1st and 10. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. So a win here for the Vikings. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point.
They scored and got a 2-point conversion. Our fucking defense let them score and get a 2-point conversion. Hey, what? So confused. I don't know how to get my wear and tear down. Like, what? To reduce wear and tear. I don't understand that shit.
As the Colts game ends, the questions begin. With the season's halfway point on the horizon, it's time to see where all the effort has gotten them. It's a new week in Indianapolis, and coming up are the Jacksonville Jaguars. If you want looks as a receiver this week, you'd better create your own space.
I was concentrating on coming until one to the Albany. It's got me these rules. I'll try to get the doors.
Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Defending AFC South.
Take the handoff. Now Jones. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Second and 10.
It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
New York Giants! New York Giants!
Throwing now is Jones. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. In danger of an opening 3 and out. They face third and 10. Here's Jones.
Up and over.
On the third play of the game. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football as they force the turn. In this first quarter of play, looking to build on them here as they begin with first and 10. On play action, it's Jones. That one complete to Pierce. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Indianapolis.
Jones now on first down. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Hunter.
And these are the throws that are really
ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a first and 10.
Oh, this is annoying. Alright, hello. Nothing, I'm streaming. Huh? Nothing, I was streaming. I just told you I'm streaming. Oh.
Play action now. It's Jones. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete.
Okay, is that what you about to go do now? I say, have you done it yet?
And it'll set up second down.
All right, well, call me when you get back.
From the gun, it's Jones.
All right, love you.
But it's incomplete.
It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now third and 15. To throw is Jones. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for the sack.
He got that shit ripped.
Receiving numbers for him in the first half. Trying to add on as this drive begins with first down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season. Latest reports are that the rain clouds have pushed on. Hopefully, we are dry the rest of the way as they get set for first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's brought down after after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 4. On the ground for the first time.
Where are you running, Taylor? The hole's to the left.
Maybe a yard, but that's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best
Oh,
fuck.
how did I not know he was going to do that?
Looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line. And it's 4th.
What the?
Anytime it's 3rd and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield. And that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense taking him down.
Okay.
Back onto the field for their next possession. Of course, Tuesday is Election Day, so this Sunday, a couple of days shy of the election, probably be a landslide of Washington Commanders fans in the building, although the Eagles did travel well up I-95. Philly at Washington for the Sunday nighter, that traditional divisional matchup. Then on Monday night, you'll have the Seahawks, who hosted Kansas City last Sunday night. Another primetime game for the defending champions as they welcome the Chicago Bears.
First down, Colts.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Jones operating out of the pistol. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up now again. Good news, it's 1st and 10. Jones. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. On the handoff, it's Taylor. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Back to throw is Jones. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line. The Jags will use...
Here we don't get points. We don't get points off of it. Like, what the fuck?
Possession of this second half, and they start in the best possible situation. It is 1st and goal. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Colts. His 12th touchdown of the year. Ready for this next possession. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive.
Hey Siri. Open up Carl, huh?
play action. It's Jones. Over the middle, he's got Warren.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Darian Jones.
Oh, man.
And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to now as they get set to take over once more. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. Now a play fake. Jones. He's hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. He'll bring up second and long. Now Jones.
Oh, boy, man.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one.
Oh, it's fucking right there.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Fought for and caught for the first down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 29 yards.
First and 10.
First down, Colts.
Shotgun now for Jones. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 13
This drive started to take some nice shape. Another first and 10 here. Now Jones on the bootleg. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect. And it falls incomplete. See what they have for second and 10. Again, they'll throw with Jones. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. Easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Breathe.
To throw, it's Jones. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Intended for number 11, incomplete. Leads to second and goal.
So the ball still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. Jones gonna hang on to it here, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it's...
All he has to do is give the ball to fucking Jonathan Taylor.
Trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. Fake the handoff. Now that is over the middle and intercepted.
He throws it straight to him. Throws it straight fucking to him.
It's just a tough spot for a quarterback. Fourth quarter, you're trailing.
See what they can do with this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Throwing now is Jones. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. Here's Jones to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
And the Colts first down.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback.
Okay, here we go.
Now, Jones. Oh, for
And he
the
throws it
fifth
behind me.
time, he is intercepted.
He throws it behind me. I'm wide open. He throws it behind me.
Set up with a short field and a chance to.
Like, what the fuck?
Here in Duval
Come on,
County,
Jones.
Florida, it is a win for the Jaguars. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road.
That